Alright guys, right now what we're going to do is we are going to put the engine in the engine bay. What we got to do right now at this very moment is take out the oil filter housing in order to put the motor mount on. Once I have everything up, I'm going to show you guys more or less how to do it, and we'll take it step by step and figure it out as we go along. Remember, I'm not a mechanic. Just letting you guys know I am not a mechanic. I'm learning on the fly. I've messed with cars many years, many cars. I've had Mustangs, I've had BMWs, I've had Mitsubishi Eclipses, I've had Sentras, I had it all. But I have never had this particular stuff, so I'm learning on the fly. Just letting you know that. Let's see how this goes. Come on. So basically, what we're doing today is we're going to go ahead and take off these motor mounts here. Just take them out. So maybe tomorrow, another day, we'll go ahead and replace them with the new ones I have. So that's what we got going today. See there, those bolts there. This one right here. And there's also one little guy in there. You can't really see him, but he's there. Alright, so pretty much what's going on right here. Let me go ahead and show you. We got to take out, in order to get, like I said, this to this motor mount, we need to take off this right here, this oil filter, this filter housing, and maybe even the back piece of the filter housing, which I'm not sure. I believe that's the filter housing, maybe. I'm not sure the correct name of it. So we're going to go ahead and do that. This just twists off. Once it's twisted off, this piece right here that I'm showing you guys right now, this piece in particular is what holds the whole assembly together, the housing assembly. This goes through a little hole here, it screws in. It's gonna need a, I'm not sure the correct size, I believe it was like a 30 maybe, size, you know, bolt to take that out. I'm sorry, wrench, ratchet, pool, whatever you wanna call it, just to take that out. Once those two pieces are out, the filter has two clips, the filter housing, I'm sorry. Right over here. These two clips you just take out with a pair of pliers, just regular needle nose pliers. You take this piece right here and this one right here on the side, which you probably can't see, but it's right over here. Same exact clip as the other one. All right, guys. To take out the oil filter housing, you have to take this this line off. There's a line back here. Let's see if I can move this out. This line back here. Twist this off, take this off, and also this bolt right over here. I already have it loose. See if you can at least see it spinning. This bolt right here, for this guy with the sensor. We're gonna go ahead and do that now. All right, so this is an oil filter housing. The back piece of it. This is the actual oil filter. The piece that connects the oil filter. This is the sensor that goes right here. I believe it's a sensor. Has a little washer here. I'm gonna be careful not to take that out. Behind this is what I want to show you guys. I have the new one here. This little O-ring, this needs to be replaced. See, this is dull. It was actually, a matter of fact, when I was taking out the motor, it wasn't even stuck to this. It was stuck to the physical motor. That tells you that this is already bad. This is due to change. So I'm glad I started to do this because I needed to change it anyways. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put the new motor mount in. I'm gonna reapply all this, put it back in exactly how it was with the new motor mount in, now that I have access to that one bolt that I needed. All right, let's do this. All right, guys, this is just a video to show you the difference between the two rings. This is the new one and this is the old one. You see the difference very clear. Obviously it looks new in the whole nine. If you look, it's more rounded. You see this one, this right here, just flattened out completely. Let's see if you can see the difference there. Yeah, it's a little thicker. You can see a lot of difference in it. So basically what I gotta do is put this right in this area right here. Excuse me, I'm using one hand. It's right over here. I gotta oil it up, seal it back up real good, and then yeah. All right. This is pretty much where it was stuck. This is the oil filter housing where the oil, you know, comes in and out of, or however it comes out. I'm not sure exactly 100% how it works, but this is the bolt I needed to get to. So pretty much I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take this bolt out and I'm gonna put up the other motor mount and let's see how it works out. But this is pretty much what you have to do. That's everything. Oh, just a little disclaimer. Right up here, this is the dipstick. I had to detach this just to have a little more space to take out all the bolts and stuff I needed. So far so good. All right, so we got these bolts kind of just put in more or less. Like I said, I'm not, all this is just for test fitting. We're not gonna we're probably not even gonna use these bolts. I don't know, I'm not 100% yet, but this is what we got so far. We're gonna go ahead and put the motor mount in. I have it right here. This motor mount's gonna go ahead and connect to this, facing up this way. I gotta put the oil filter housing back in and then reconnect everything, and I should be ready. Almost time. All right, it's in. We got everything more or less, like I said, mocked up. Not anything crazy or anything like that, just mocked up. I have to tighten a few things down, and put the engine in, see how it fits. Hopefully it fits good. Okay guys, so this is the other side. This is the other motor mount. I gotta basically take off this bolt right here, that bolt there, this bolt here, and there's also one little guy right over here. I don't know if you guys can see him or not, but he's there. So in order to get to that, everything's gonna come out easy. All bolts except that one back here. I don't know if you guys can see. Let's see if I can focus onto that guy right there in the middle. That guy right there, in order to take him out, you gotta take these bolts off. These 3 bolts, I already went ahead and loosened them up. Take them out, and then go ahead and simply just take out the bolt. Like I said, I have this little already taken out, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Okay, now that you guys see here, I have this already loose. So we go ahead and we have access to this bolt back here, the one we need for the motor mount. I'm gonna go ahead and just take those out right now. Remember, all the bolts, I already have them loose. So you can see the one in the back, it's already out. And then just take it up. All right, so we have one of the motor mounts out, the one on the passenger side. Like I said, just took a little bit of issue just to get some of these bolts out, but the biggest issue was the top right one. It didn't want to come out because you needed, like I said, move that one piece that I told you guys about. But basically here it is. It's out. All right guys, we already have the motor mounts on. This is just test fitted, nothing secure or anything like that, just so you guys can more or less see, of course, what I'm working with over here. Not the best of quality, but I'm trying to give you what I can here. Everything's pretty much into place. See, nothing's bolted in. Just giving it a test fit, making sure everything fits. So far so good. I have no issues making it fit or anything like that. The plate's on there nice and snug. I gotta get this bolt right here. I have to make it a little longer because it's a little too short for that for everything put together. It's just too short of a bolt, so I'm gonna get a longer bolt, and there you go, it's there. All right guys, I need to take out this torque converter. So for right now, to take this out, we need to go ahead and detach it from the flywheel. This is called a torque converter. The torque converter is attached to the flywheel, and it comes off that direction, comes straight out once you have everything loose. Supposedly, we'll find out. In order to get to that, the bolts for the that attach this to the flywheel, you need to go under the motor, which has like a little hole where it's like a little plug. You take the plug out, and then you'll be able to see it behind that. See if I can even show you. I don't know if I can, but all right. Right over here, this is exactly where you need to take out. See this bolt right here? That is attached to the torque converter and the flywheel. So this is the bolt that's going to separate all of that. Like I said, you need to get under the motor right over here, and it'll come right out. All right guys, so this is the bolt I was pretty much telling you guys about. These are 14mm bolts, and this is to take off this right here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to pop this off, and yeah. That's it, it's off. So this is what needed to be taken out. Torque converter, it's out. Next up on the list, we gotta go ahead and take out this flywheel. We gotta take out these bolts right here in the center of the flywheel to go ahead and take the flywheel out. Once they're out, flywheel comes right out. Alright guys, just a little recap of what we've done so far. We've taken out the motor mounts, we changed the oil filter housing. We replaced the motor mounts with the new motor mounts. Also, we also took out the torque converter. So pretty much what we're gonna do now, it's finally about time to finally put this sucker into the car, which is the part we all been waiting for. I've been waiting for more than anybody. So, well, let's go ahead and take care of that. We're gonna do that on the next episode. So stay tuned.